All right, we're rolling back to our starting point here. Had a couple fishermen here. It's just a little intermission here. We should be back in about 10 minutes. All right, it's going to get loud here. We're up at the dam here. We got some fish out of here the last couple times we were here. Water has come down, so that could give us some more options out into the flat there below the white water there. You can see we've got more flat water out there. I can kind of feel the heat coming off the water, so it seems like the water temperature is still okay. I'm probably yelling in your ears right now because my camera's right up here. I'm going to go with the POV angle this time. But I'm going to point it down a little bit. See how that angle looks here. So I'm going to be hanging over this rail. And then see what we get here. Water has come down quite a bit, but let's see what we can do. There was an egret over here earlier, so that would kind of tell me that there are some minnows in here, or some smaller fish. But there isn't much of a pocket right here, if you guys can see. So we got to really run it up high. And hope for the best. These fish in here, they don't mind the cold so much. But the water is quite shallow. So we'll flip it out here in the below the white water here. But it's harder to get a fish to chase when the water is really cold. You got to kind of just let it drift and hope something's hanging around. I got a loop here. I got to try and get this loop out of my line. Right now, you just kind of have to let it drift, because these fish are not going to chase. I'm trying to work it in this corner here. See, now we got a heron and an egret out there. These guys are out here fishing just like us. This camera really moves when we got the 10X on. Looks like they're cold. He's flapping his wings a little bit. See, look at that guy out there fishing. He's looking. He can see those fish under the water. When you see him pointing his head down. But he's heading back towards the shore now. He's looking up this way, seeing if anything's coming down. Little birds are trying to pick bugs off the surface, but I don't think they're going to find much right now when it is cold. See, he's taking a look at these rocks here. See something? Do you see something in there? He went for something. I didn't see him come up with anything. Yeah, he's going for the shoreline now. All right, looks like it's just us, the egret and the heron. We're gonna try our little spinner jig. Maybe that'll create a little more action in the water. Something to take interest of. Kind of tough because you have to reel this thing. try getting down really low here, casting it up in here so we get a little more drift. It's risky throwing it in here though. It's easy to get snagged like that we just did. Big mistake a lot of people make though when they get snagged is to just start yanking on the line though. But that's really all that does, is that just digs you in even deeper. What you really want to do is leave the slack in there and then just try and pop it with the spring of the line to get it to pop back out. I learned that from years of river fishing. Pretty much get out of anything unless you get like spun around someone's line or something. There's a big lines, bird nest of lines out there. You get spun around them, it's pretty hard to get out of that. It's too bad. The water really came down and temperature dropped. That's two things we didn't want. If the minnows don't come up here, then the bigger fish are not going to come up here. They're going to back off. And that's pretty much looks like what happened here. That doesn't mean there couldn't be a walleye or something sitting up in here, just waiting. We got our fishing birds out here. But I haven't seen him get anything. The one was standing right up here. He was standing right up in here, in this flat water back here, looking for the minnows that come up in here, or anything small.